Yes, Runway Rundown. Will you explain to our beautiful guests what Runway Rundown is, babe?
We're now going to do Runway Rundown, the part that you guys all love, where we talk about all those bitches that didn't know, looking in the mirror before they walked out of the fucking house.
Oh.
What were you thinking?
Oh, I love it. Oh, my God.
We're going to show you some pictures, and we're going to
hope it's not me.
give you our opinions.
Maybe.
Oh, my God.
Give you our opinions, and also get your opinions.
Okay.
And before we do that, I just want to remind everyone to rate, review, subscribe. We're on YouTube, Apple, Spotify.
And it's free.
It is
for
free,
now,
bitches.
So you might as well subscribe.
Yes. And you can listen to us every Friday on the Jeff Lewis Live After Show. Got to remember that too. Oh, and get your coffee read, paula2.com. He's going to read your coffee today. I'm excited for you. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, let's do Niecy Nash.
Do you know Niecy?
I have to see the picture.
I love Niecy Nash.
Oh, hello.
You know Niecy,
Yeah.
right?
She just
So
won,
she's a friend of
didn't she?
ours.
She's a friend
Yeah,
of ours.
she won her
Fabulous.
Emmy.
Yeah, she's one of our very, very good friends.
This was from the Emmys this week. Her dress.
Fabulous.
I love this dress
Yeah.
on her.
Yeah.
I think-
it's velvet, right? Is
Yes.
it velvet? I love
It's-
that.
I
Stretch
love the
velvet
thing I
with
love
the
about
satin
it
at
is
the
that
bottom.
she looks like Jessica,
Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit,
Yeah.
and she's
Stunning.
curvy, but
Yeah.
she knows how to show those curves.
Right. I love
Niecy
it.
embraced every single fiber of her body to
Yeah.
be able to come up with something that really, it envelops her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it showcases every curve in the right place,
Oh, for
in
sure.
the right shape, in the right proportion for
Super
her.
We'll get
Sexy.
your opinion,
And
Kristen.
she's
And
such
Paul,
a hot
describe
one.
the dress for our listeners that are not
Look
watching.
at the sleeves. Is that a glove?
Yeah, it's a glove. It's a décolleté, gorgeous décolleté with the cleavage, and she's shimmer, 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 and then the curves with the velvet with the mermaid at the bottom with the satin, which is the same thing as what the top of the sleeves are. They're velvet sleeves with the satin top.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed is I love that she decided to wear her hair down.
Yes.
Because I feel
Nice.
like it kind of complements the dress.
I agree.
Okay, but there's two things I'm thinking. I don't really see an earring and there is no necklace. So first thing I think is, holy shit, did she leave her necklace in the car? Or did the people that she was borrowing from not show up on time?
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, but if it was intentional, I kind of love it because somehow it's like so simple and elegant. So
Yeah.
I'm going to
I
go
would
with
have wanted to see. I would
little
have wanted
something.
to see a little shimmer.
or a big ear.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she
With the hair down.
shines because she's beautiful.
Of course.
But I think to complete the entire look, I would have wanted to see something that gave it that extra edge.
Yeah.
Because it looks like she walked out of the house and then she forgot it in the car.
I know.
That's what it,
It-
looks
yeah,
like.
I kinda-
Because when
Is
you're
this
going
a
out on
mermaid?
a night on the town,
It's a mermaid style?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's beautiful.
So
I
we all
love-
agree.
I love
we
you, Niecy.
Love you, Niecy.
Yes,
Love
so
this
good.
dress.
So good.
She's beautiful.
Okay.
And her wife, Jessica.
And she won.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course she
And her
was gonna win.
speech was
Girl.
amazing.
I know.
Because didn't she think herself?
Yes, I know what I've been through. I know the hardships that I've had to
Yeah,
endure. None
good
of
for
you
her.
know how many times I had to go in the closet and like cry my eyes
And you
out.
know what I love about Niecy is
She's
that she is
genuinely
living
honest.
Yeah.
proof
Yeah.
that you can take a reality career, because she started Reno 911 reality,
911.
and turn it into a scripted.
Right.
Because it was all unscripted before, and I love it.
We were with her. She was just honored. What was that? That we went to.
Oh, family equality.
Family
honored
equality.
her.
She was honored.
Yeah.
Barack
Nice.
Obama. Everybody had sent her letters. We were fortunate enough to be her guest that
I
night.
love
It
it.
That was
really
fun.
sweet.
That's great.
And I
Very
love
sweet of
her wife Jessica. She's amazing. JB.
Yeah.
Can
They cost
sing.
me a lot of money because we went to that fucking Versace store and to shop at the fucking store.
But I got the best
Let me tell
Versace
ya.
shoes for my
Let me
birthday.
tell
Thank
ya.
you.
No, I love it.
It was her birthday, and then we ended up spending all the money. I'm
Oh my
like,
God,
what the
I'm
hell is
sorry.
this?
You're like, I don't
They're
get it.
calling me at the credit card, going, your limit has to be extended. I'm like, honey, just for tonight. Just for tonight.
Oh,
Just one
jeez. Okay, look number 2. She's not one of your cast members, but she is on Roni, the new version.
Roni.
Okay.
I like her. I like she's her authentic self, but I fucking hate this look. I don't understand what to do with this woman. Jenna Lyons. We got to get her a stylist.
No. No.
You
That's-
like
Oh my
this?
God, that's so her. So I used to model for her back at J. Crew.
Oh.
I was a fit model at J. Crew back in the day. This is before she was a lesbian.
Okay.
Well, she's probably always lesbian, but
Okay.
before she was married. And
Before she had Pretty Kitty in her life.
maybe, and before she had her son.
Okay.
Yeah, so she didn't even have her son yet. And she's always been so sweet to me. Every time she sees me, she says, "Hi, Kristen." Like we'd bump into each other, 5-6 years ago on the street in Soho. Hi,
Okay.
Kristen.
She seems like she
This
would be really
is-
sweet. I like watching her on the show, but I hate the way she dresses.
No, you know why? It's like this is like true New York fashion.
It is?
Yes, we're not even gonna touch this with a 10-foot pole. Move on because she's a style icon. But she literally.
But here's something about that.
You're thinking Beverly Hills right now,
No,
guys.
but universal. In proportion, it's not nice.
What part?
Because it doesn't fit
Describe
her
the
way
dress,
it's
Paul.
supposed to
Oh,
fit
the
her.
dress.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to fit her
Right.
the way, if you understand fashion, you should know how an item should fit you. You're not going to a sports bar.
Yeah.
You're going to the Emmys, and there's a certain other way to be able to dress. You needed to wear at least a panty underneath it, and if you didn't want to wear anything, your belly button should not be in my face.
Oh, no.
Your hoo-ha should not be accentuated and highlighted, because you should know.
But is it a
for the
pretty
bigger
kitty?
picture ones, I mean, you should know what to wear underneath in order for you to look perfect. And when you see Niecy Nash with all the voluptuousness and how that dress glides
Right,
and
right, right,
fits
right.
your curves,
Right.
that's the beauty of a female figure.
Right.
And you want to highlight it with softness. I understand.
Yeah.
But does it have to be too big and too ripply?
Okay, all right,
Do you
all
does
right.
it have to
We're
be
listening to the designer, Kristen.
I know.
Do your boobs, does your bra strap have to be so far down
Yeah.
that you
It-
look
it
like
could-
you're wearing
Okay. Undergarments,
like
yes.
like it needs to be
Mm-hmm.
proper. Like the boobs are too low for the waistline to match the hips. She could have brought up the straps
Yeah.
for her cleavage, not to be in her face,
Yeah.
but at least proportionate.
Let's zoom in right here. What is that on that left hand?
Nice.
Do you think that girl proposed to her?
Oh, maybe she's got. Is she wearing an engagement ring? It
wearing-
looks like it.
That's on that finger.
Look at Kristen's all about the diamonds.
Oh
Yeah.
well,
She's
Kristen,
like, I
I
don't
think
give
you
a
need
shit
to
what
you need
you're
to text her
wearing,
and
I
find
want
out.
the
But yeah, whatever. It's very her. Maybe she borrowed the dress. Like, who knows? Maybe she got invited last minute. Look at me, benefit of the doubt. Okay, could we talk
But look
about...
at the pooch.
I know. That's,
Come
okay,
on,
I didn't
that's
even...
not-
okay, that's
that's not
kind of weird, right?
cool.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Maybe.
Oh, she gets a ring and a baby all in the same
I
day.
love it.
Okay, so what about the jewelry? Where are the jewels? Nobody wears jewelry anymore? Is
I
that
know.
a
They
thing?
do wear jewelry, but
She
I
has
think
no ear
she just
and-
went. But then look at the. Okay, so if you're gonna accessorize and you're a style icon, match your glasses to complement the outfit. If you're gonna be taking pictures with
True.
it,
Okay.
because how many different pairs of shades do we have to match different scenarios, different outfits? We don't just have one.
Yeah.
Girl, if you were just gonna be having one, there's no style there.
Yeah.
You have multiple.
But what I don't
Why
understand
don't
is
you wear
she
that
looks
to-
like she has a banging body, but she
Yeah.
always wears stuff to like
Yeah.
hide her body.
Yeah.
So I don't get that.
Wait, so what kind of an eyeglass would you wear? Like, would you just do a dark,
Well,
like a
you would
black,
do-
or
you would-
something? What?
If you weren't going to be wearing jewelry, you could have made that the accessory.
Yeah.
If that's
Oh.
the accessory, you're using it for more than just being able to see, and
Yeah.
you're taking pictures with it. You don't have to take pictures
Right.
with glasses,
Right.
right?
Oh, you're saying take them off.
So
for the
take 'em
photo.
off.
But she
And
always
if you
wears the
have 'em
glasses.
on-
She never takes them off.
Yeah.
But if you have them on, have it be part of your ensemble. You're at
Right.
an event. You're at a night out.
Yeah.
You want to accessorize. You didn't wear your sneakers. You wore heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you change the
That's a good
glasses?
point.
Yeah.
I never even really thought
Why
about
wouldn't
that.
you change the glasses to have
Yeah.
the black rim? Maybe the textured ones.
a-
Maybe something with a gold frame. Maybe you wanted
Yeah.
the invisible one. There's so many different ones.
Yeah.
What you couldn't have? You don't have extras. You do.
Yeah.
And that's not the only one that you have. That's you're gonna take
Man,
out to
way
the evening.
Shoot down this outfit.
And then look at the necklace that she's wearing inside.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
a message?
Oh,
Is
that's
that you're
weird.
keeping something close to your heart because you don't want it to be out?
Hmm.
Did you need that on? Right? I don't know. Am I ragging too much on
no,
her?
I get it.
Do you think it's a miss then, or you think it's
No,
a
I
hit?
think it's a miss. Fine.
It is a
And,
miss, right?
and if
I just
somebody
love
else,
her.
but here's the thing, if you know so much about putting things together, I expect you to be able to look at yourself before you walked out, because you know bitches like me are going to be scrutinizing you.
Okay, so I want to do a little like on this same Jenna.
Yep.
What did you think about her reunion look wearing the jeans?
I hated it.
I didn't get it.
I hated it.
Because the reunion is
I know.
supposed to be, you're supposed to be out of the box. You're supposed to be extra.
Yeah.
But you can't take it backwards extra. This
Yeah.
is not an urban thing.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be
Right.
something that you're showing up for.
Yeah.
And when you're showing up, you
Right.
need to show up.
But
if those jeans, if that whole ensemble, just a basic white shirt.
I didn't like the
If you
jacket
had-
either, though.
If you had the glitter on it, if it was extra, I
Yeah.
could understand it because it was handmade. It was interesting. The
Yeah.
texture was different. The layers were complementary.
Mm-hmm.
The colors and the patchwork was supposed to be done in a specific way. But you're not at Gelson's grocery shopping, my
Yeah,
love.
I know.
You're
But you know,
sitting
to me,
on
what's
a panel.
interesting about her reunion, when you said you brought about her reunion,
Yeah.
the jeans.
Yeah.
I know, and you know, and Paul knows that Bravo always approves all of the reunion
Yes.
looks. Are you telling me Bravo approved that look? Because, you know, they always give you a theme and a style, because
Yeah.
he's done many reunion gowns.
Yeah. I think she gets a pass for everything. Because she was also, I thought about, I don't know
Well,
why.
how'd she get a pass? And if you get a
from-
pass,
from
do you
Andy.
really want to, like,
From
come
Andy.
on.
But why?
Because I think because they wanted her to do the show, and she's probably like, no. And I'm sure, and like you have to think about it too. I was thinking about it this morning. I don't know why this came into my head, but when I was watching the Today Show, and
Yeah.
like I don't know, certain people were going on the Today Show, and I don't know why I thought of Jenna Lyons. You know, she was the only one who went on Today
Yeah.
with Andy.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's
I
right.
think
yeah.
no other cast members from her show went
Right.
on the, you know, so I think there's
I
like
think that's beautiful. It's a great relationship, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, but it doesn't negate the fact that if you are
I know.
who you say
Yeah.
you're supposed to be,
Yeah.
and you've done this,
Yeah.
you need to be a lot better at it for
But-
yourself.
Yes. But back to the reunion, I think they wanted her to draw that kind of attention to draw the people in to get them talking about it.
Did you like the look?
I mean, no, I don't.
Okay.
I didn't. And it's so funny because I work with this amazing stylist.
Look at how hot
and
you
he-
look now. This is a reunion look. It could have been much better than that.
Oh my God. But it's funny because my stylist
Yeah.
in New York that I use, he loved it because he
Really?
felt like it was
I
gritty New
understand.
York.
I get it. It's a
hear you.
gorgeous
And I
look.
thought it was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a
I
very
think it's not
New York-
appropriate this.
It's
Yeah.
not appropriate
Right.
for the
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
And just like the glasses, you can't just roll out of bed and expect things
Yeah.
to just work out for you
Yeah.
that
But,
day.
babe, every time we're doing a Bravo reunion housewife look,
Yeah.
it's always back and forth, back and forth, back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like we did the Anne Marie White, and then we need to take the sleeves off. Oh, you need to do a shirt. You need,
But,
like
but,
back
I,
and
but,
forth.
I, but I get all that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's for camera.
So it's interesting you said
But
that
if
she got
it's-
a pass.
But if
Yeah.
it's personal to
think you're right.
you and you want to represent yourself, is that how you would show up to the White House? Is that how you would show up to
Well,
the
this
Balls
isn't the White
game?
House. I hear you.
Would you
Yeah.
show up like that? Like there's a reason why fashion exists.
Mm-hmm.
It's an expression. There's a reason why you put black tie at your wedding.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you say cocktail.
Yeah.
There's a purpose intended for
Yeah.
boots, high heels, little kitten heels.
Yeah, yeah.
There's all of this has to do with that. And she's in that world.
Yeah.
You should be a little bit more conscious about what you're putting out for
Right.
yourself, because we're watching you. And we're watching you because we know you are that person that
Right.
we should watch
Yeah.
to aspire from.
See, because I think that she's the kind of personality, though, that she would show up to something generally much more casual in a ball gown. And I think that's her MO. I think that's
So she
how
like
she
flipped
does
it.
it.
Switches
She
it
flipped
off.
it.
She really
Interesting.
does. She has it in her, and she will and can do it.
She's beautiful.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
But-
And she
so
hides
I-
behind those glasses.
I
Drives
hear
me
what you're
nuts.
saying. 100% hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
You could still,
When I
you could
saw it,
still
I
do
was like,
that.
oh my God. When I saw the picture,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, but that's so, it's like her stamp
But
is
you
that
could-
denim.
but
And
you
I think
could
that's what she
still-
was trying to,
But you could still do it,
Mm-hmm.
but be respectful to yourself.
right. But
And to your audience.
She is being respectful to herself, though. Like if you
She's being
know
true to
her-
herself,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And
yeah.
I think she just wanted to, I think she came in to spice it up and shake up
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Well, she's not coming back.
Oh, is she not? I don't know anything.
Is she not?
She's
Oh,
not
I don't
coming
know.
back.
How do you know?
It was too much for her.
It already got announced.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was too
Really?
much for her.
Oh.
I could see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it was about time or overdue for Bravo to finally put a lesbian on Housewife on the
Oh
show?
my God, I never even thought twice about it. I'm sure it's not the only, I mean, that's not the first lesbian.
I mean,
let's be
everybody's
clear.
lesbian. They just haven't come out.
Yeah. I don't even think that came into play. I think it's Jenna Lyons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't think that was anything to do
No,
with why
uh-uh.
they
Yeah.
picked
That's
her?
sweet.
I can't explain it to you guys. Maybe it's just because like
It's a New York thing.
it's a New York thing, but she is like an icon.
Really?
And I'm also saying that because
Okay.
I'm telling you, like, I was in this, like, during the
'Cause
J.
you were
Crew
a
days,
model
that's
for them.
the peak of her J. Crew days. Like, she ran that place. We're talking J. Crew back when J. Crew was like the shit.
Yeah. I remember.
Like,
Obama ordered from there.
hello, because of her. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I think she's kind of known for that, like shaking things up in the denim on denim with the pearls and the, diamonds and the, I don't know. I kind of have a soft spot for her because
I think she's a beautiful spirit, and I think she's a beautiful person.
100%, yeah.
But I just feel like when you're in a position and you've got a platform, and people are out there looking to see what they should aspire to and for. There's so many different attributes you have to bring to the table, and you have to be true to yourself. I get that.
Yeah.
But you also have to understand that you are a leader, and you're setting forth the whole concept, and you want to give them something to aspire to, not just to fall back on.
I understand. I'm just going to agree to disagree on this one because I don't know why I feel so passionate about her and her style and her staying true to herself, because I think that there's so much of that out there with the housewives. I think she wanted to kind of bring it back, and
that makes sense.
I don't know.
That totally makes sense.
A little bit of a shine of light on it.
I just want to shake her every time I see her and wearing something.
But,
I'm like,
but I do think in what you're saying, to conclude, I think the happy medium for her would have been an insane, gorgeous ball gown skirt with her signature denim shirt. With
that's
huge
cool.
jewelry.
That's cool.
Major updo.
Yes.
I think she could have, or a denim. She loves to rock that denim jacket.
You had to put a little
I
thought into that.
I agree.
Because I get it. She could have still done the denim dress down look.
Yeah.
To stay true to her. Yes. Okay. So
our third look, Runway Rundown. We got one more. I am so proud of this look because this is Adrienne Maloof, our BFF.
Don't say anything.
Love you, Adrienne.
Let's see what your best friend model here says.
Let's have you describe the look, and then we're gonna get your opinion, Kristen. What you think of this?
This is Christmas, and she does a charity event every single year. We'll invite you next year, so you could go.
I love it.
And this is
love
what
it.
she does.
Is this your dress?
Of
It is,
course.
right? It's stunning.
Niecy and her collaborated this year and did it together.
Yeah, they were hosting together.
And
I mean, what's not to love about the dress?
This is the gown that I made for her for the party. It was all over the magazine.
What's the fabric, Paul? Describe the fabric and the dress for the listeners.
It was a glitter pattern, and it had 3 different colors in it because it was gold, silver, and pewter.
Stunning,
Wow.
right?
It's nude, but you don't see it. And if you look at the effect of how it cascades, and you see the shape of the lines that are cascading all the way through. I mean, look at how stunning she looks.
Stunning. And then what is this? Another piece?
It's a capelet on the side.
Wow.
On the
Yeah.
arm.
Oh,
It was
capelet.
detachable.
Right?
Say it again. Capelet.
It's detachable, and you can take it off so that she would be, it was just a little extra.
She wore a detachable capelet.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
With the high slit. I mean, does this not look like a postcard?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's the idea.
Stunning.
Like
If
this would
she
be a
just-
reunion gown, no?
Yes, totally.
Like if she just wore her jeans, because she was in her jeans 5 minutes ago and stood there for a photo, would the kids be that excited to be getting those presents?
Yeah. I know, but this is Christmas and reunion's different. I'm staying true to my thoughts on this reunion.
But
look. We've come to a happy medium. She could have done a
But
denim
she
jacket.
looked amazing. Paul, you did a
Gorgeous.
great job
That
on
was-
this
that was
dress.
amazing.
Oh my God. I think
Oh
it
my
was one
God.
of your best you've ever done.
I love it. And it
Well,
fits her.
I don't know.
It's like her proportion. It's gorgeous. And the
Yeah,
little slit.
100%.
See, that's what I
And
mean.
see,
She's petite. She's got a capelet, and you don't even see that dress overpowering her. And that's the
And
thing.
it was the right amount of the décolleté.
Yes.
And she had a little pendant. I saw.
Yeah.
And she probably did a little smaller ear.
It's just,
Yeah.
But, it's like a movie star. It's like,
Yeah.
it's her gala.
Yeah,
Like, how do you not turn up?
yeah.
But we all agree we love Adrienne Maloof's dress.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And we love Niecy.
So we had
Yes.
Niecy and Adrienne we love, and
So
sorry,
we-
Jenna, we hated it.
Okay, we love Jenna. We just did not like that dress. She just needed to wear some undergarments
I agree.
and different.
Not her bathing suit.
Yeah, totally.
All right, babe, we're going to do a game.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so let me put my Cheaters Club glasses on. You can get yours at paulachu.com. Do you want some? Let me get some more water.
Yeah.
Then.
Thank you.
Oops.
Thanks.
There you go, love. Sorry about that.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay, my dear.
Well,
you said you know everything about Elvis.
You're going to know all
okay.
of this for
and
sure.
so in the Sutton Strack style, we're doing name 'em, But we're doing the game time is Elvis. Name them.
Okay.
Name
We're going
'em.
to throw you some questions to see if
Name
you can
'em.
get them.
Okay.
Name them.
You
If
wanna
I
go first,
don't know
Paul?
the name, I know the situation.
Name them.
All right.
Let's
shit.
see your love of Elvis.
They better not be hard ones.
we
that
may
would
be
be fair.
we may be texting Priscilla later.
Okay.
What is Elvis's middle name? Name them.
Aaron.
Oh, she got it.
Woo,
Okay.
ding,
Elvis,
ding, ding, ding,
Elvis,
ding, ding.
Aaron, Jesse Guerin. Jesse Guerin was his twin brother
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
who was stillborn.
nice.
That's right. I love that.
That was
okay.
easy.
All right. What color were Elvis's eyes?
They were blue.
Yes, you got it. You're right. All right, Paul, you do the next one.
Nice. Okay. So Elvis's age for the first #1 Billboard song making history. How old was Elvis when
His number one
Billboard
Billboard song
song.
he made history being the youngest at that age.
you know this? We talked about it.
Get it?
We took Snow White to Vegas with it.
Oh, 21.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Thank
bitch!
you
You're
for
not
that.
supposed to give her all these hints.
Yay.
All right.
Hard. I mean, like,
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
she's a super fan. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Elvis's last #1 studio album before his death.
I want to say Suspicious Minds. Is that?
Eh.
But was it? I think that might have been on it.
Something for Everybody. I think that song was on the album.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, babe, yours.
Okay, so Elvis's favorite food.
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yes.
Which
But
can I?
fried peanut
Right.
butter.
Yes.
So when I've been to Graceland 3 times, but one of the last times I went, every
Yeah.
time I go, it evolves and it gets bigger and bigger. And now it's, don't even get me. That's a whole nother
That's a whole
podcast we can
Disney
talk
land.
about. Oh my God, it's
I
amazing.
love it.
But you go into the restaurant area, they have like a cafe.
Yeah.
And they ask you, you can order a peanut butter banana, and do you want it
Fried
fried
or
in
regular?
bacon fat?
Oh,
Wow.
So the
nice.
peanut butter banana, but in bacon fat.
And do you
Did
get
you
yours
have
in
it?
bacon fat?
I did. It was
Ooh.
amazing.
doesn't
Okay.
show.
Yeah. Oh
It
my God.
totally
but that's,
doesn't
but that's
show.
why he loved that sandwich so much. They would make it for him. His
With bacon
chef.
So it's interesting because as a kid, my mother used to always make me peanut butter and banana sandwiches,
Yeah.
and I never realized it was an Elvis
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Until we
They
did this
literally
today.
put the
I loved it.
Yeah.
I,
Okay,
I'm
now I
gonna
got to
have
do
to
it in
have
bacon
that.
fat.
Yeah,
I've never
no.
had it like
honestly,
We're doing
it's,
it all
it's such
wrong.
a southern thing. It's crazy.
We're
Oh,
It's
wow.
like it
all
sounds
wrong.
really gross, but it's so good.
that. Yeah, it's like so fattening. It's good.
Yeah.
I'll just shoot up another shot of Ozempic after I have
You
it.
know what?
Stop it.
You know what? You're a model. Put your finger in your mouth and throw up.
That was in the 90s, not now.
That's people don't do that anymore.
No, they don't.
No, we just shoot up with Ozempic.
Oh, we just shoot ourselves up now. That's the new thing. Jesus, you guys are way too advanced for me.
Yours, babe.
It's mine.
Oh, no. Was that yours or was it mine? Oh, it's mine.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yours.
Okay, I got one. What song has the line, "He don't stop playing till the guitar breaks"?
Name them. Name
I don't
them.
even know. I'm bad with the
Name
songs.
I thought
them.
she was an Elvis super fan.
I am.
Name
I'm more
'em.
of like him as a person. but
King Creole.
yeah.
Okay.
Great song.
If
All right,
I had
babe.
found it fast enough, I would have shared it with you.
I love it.
Okay,
You
so.
only have a couple more, babe. I think he'll find it.
Oh,
one of
what
these
country
days.
star surpassed Elvis's record for the best-selling solo album in 2015?
Was it Michael Jackson?
Country singer.
What country
Country
star?
star.
Wow.
Who's the only country star that everybody knows that packs stadiums, lives in Nashville?
Garth
That
Brooks.
does not narrow it down
Garth Brooks.
at all.
Can you see? Can you see? It's right there. My thumb's on it.
Can't give you the answer. Okay, I've got
I'm
one.
clearly not a
Brooks.
Garth Brooks fan.
Garth Brooks.
The year Elvis recorded his first comeback TV special.
68.
That's the year I was born. I was born in 68.
1968
I thought you were
comeback
born in
special.
98.
Talk about fashion. Leather on leather.
Yes.
Nice.
Leather jacket, leather pants. He
Nice.
totally
He
got
looked hot.
himself in the best shape of his life to do that special.
I agree.
Nice.
And that was a very big deal because I'm also going to go back and say, do you remember MTV, not TRL, what was that? They did that round table thing back like in their Nirvana days in the
Oh,
90s. What was
yes.
that called?
Oh
I
my
wasn't
God.
even
Show.
born then.
Oh,
What
right.
was
Oh, shut up. You were too. I was born in 68.
I wasn't either.
You were. You're an old man.
Oh, shut up. I'm not an
No,
old
but
man,
you know what
bitch.
I'm talking about?
Yes.
They did that like where the singers got in the middle and so that was modeled after the 68 comeback special.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nice.
What's it
Very
called?
cool.
You totally know what I'm talking about.
I do, and I'm trying to think of the name of it.
And it was like a whole show that they did. It was it was like an audience
Yes.
thing.
I get it. TRL.
Yeah.
I remember.
Was
and
that
it
the
right
one?
at the same time.
Seacrest was hosting it?
Could have
No.
I think
Or-
it was
or Carson.
No, Carson. It was
after.
during Carson.
Yeah. And then
Because
you know
he's
the other
Taro.
thing is on that whole thing, I told you don't even open up the can of worms. With
That's
all
okay.
this. So the stuff that I know is different. I'm bad with like names of songs and all that, but
Yeah.
because I'm more about like who he is as a
Yeah.
person.
Sure.
or
The
genuine
depths
love.
of it. Yes.
And then he also had the first satellite special ever. And I think that was in 74. Aloha
Oh.
from Hawaii. The first time
I
ever.
remember that
You know how like
special.
now
Yeah, yeah.
like everything's televised everywhere? That
Yeah.
was the first time ever they did a
I
televised
watched
special.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
So everywhere around the world you could watch him on TV. It would never been done before. That's crazy.
very
He had
cool.
a lot of firsts.
I want you to meet Priscilla. You're gonna love her.
Oh, she's so amazing. She's fun. She loves Snow White.
DM her. She'll respond.
I don't know. That's weird. You know, when you're like such a big fan, it's like I can't. Like it's so funny because when I have my kids, people are like, "Oh, you're gonna name your daughter son
yeah.
Presley, right?" And I was like, I couldn't do it because I was like, I can't explain it to you. Like I had
Seems
such
awkward.
a weird passion love for him, and you have to remember, I was born in '77 in April, and he died in August.
Oh,
So I was only
wow.
alive for a few months.
Yeah, yeah. Did you like the Elvis cartoon, Elvis agent cartoon on Netflix? Did you see it?
Oh, I didn't see it. No.
Niecy Nash is in it.
No, I,
Priscilla
like,
was
clicked
doing
no.
it. I didn't know
Yeah.
about him being a secret agent.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Well, he was in Hawaii. He's in everywhere. So why not a secret agent?
Is it yours, babe, or mine? No, it's yours, babe.
Do I have one more?
You do? He'll find it one of these years.
I know, right? I gotta read them all. I hate to read. I don't read. I don't know. Point him out. I'm trying to go.
Album with 24
Oh
consecutive.
yeah,
Jesus.
that's the one I was talking about.
Jailhouse Rock.
no.
See, I'm so bad with the song stuff.
Well-
Return to sender.
Was the song the
Album with
The album.
24 consecutive hits that hit the top 5,
Yeah.
starting with Heartbreak Hotel
Yeah, no.
and ending in 1962.
Return to Sender.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born.
What's your favorite Elvis song?
Reconsider, baby.
How does that go?
We've been together so long.
Oh,
to have
yes.
to
I didn't even know the name of that
separate this
song.
way. Why don't you reconsider, baby?
I love that song.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that's a good one. What's your favorite movie? Elvis movie?
I like Roustabout because I have the original movie poster.
Ooh,
That's what started it all.
We're coming to your house.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe Priscilla wants that back to put it at Graceland.
Ah!
No,
No.
that's yours. Well, maybe we could go because there's a whole downstairs basement of collectibles that we can go pick up a couple of
Yeah.
things.
Oh God, they won't let him in. He's a
So the whole thing
collectomaniac.
is like you upstairs.
Yeah.
Did you guys know about this? No one is allowed upstairs. So the first time I ever went to Graceland, his aunt, like a family member, was actually still living in the house upstairs.
Oh wow.
And then the whole thing is that they have like completely preserved the upstairs apparently, and no one is allowed up there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like no one.
Except for you.
No, like you can work there and you don't go upstairs.
So you never went upstairs?
No, nobody really goes
Wow.
upstairs. That's
What's
something
it?
to ask
What's it
Priscilla about.
like?
Well, who's
the Graceland.
dusting?
It's
Who's
amazing,
cleaning?
right?
Well, I think there's probably like
White gloves.
Yeah,
they're
but it's
taking care.
weird though. It's like I think, and whoever, like, could we could, again, this is the conversation. I could go on and on and on and
That's
on
okay.
and on. But it's one of those things where it's like, I guess Vernon, his dad, was the one who literally saved everything. Like
Oh.
we're talking about receipts from his wallet, like receipts. Like housewife receipts, not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but like they
Yeah.
say everything. Like it would be like this coffee cup and this thing and the napkins. Like he saved everything. They have
Wow.
warehouses and warehouses and warehouses.
Don't let
of
me
all
in
of
that
this stuff.
building.
That's crazy.
I'll come
I know
home
it's
with
kinda
something.
cool, right?
Collectomaniac will walk
Yeah.
away
I'm
with
gonna
something.
come home with something.
Yeah.
Who is
I do
who is your favorite Elvis? Jacob Elordi or Austin Butler?
Austin. Butler.
Austin
He was so
killed it, right?
so good.
Oh my God,
so
he
good.
killed it.
He lived it.
Yes.
Like
Really did.
I think he still thinks he's Elvis, man. I think he totally thinks.
mean,
I don't know how you're gonna get another gig because
I think
forever
no, but
I'm
he's,
gonna know you as Elvis.
I know, and I don't like. I think he'll be good though.
Yeah, I think
doesn't
so.
he already do other things?
Yeah, he's doing other
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah,
How can he not? I mean,
but he
so
was
talented.
iconic in Elvis.
Oh my God, like
So
insane.
good.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like that.
Okay, I have one last one, and then we're doing your
have
coffee
more?
reading. Just one last one.
Oh my
This is an easy
God.
one. If you don't get this one, we got to throw you
I
out.
got a meeting to get to. Let's
What
go.
branch of the special services did
Oh, I
Elvis
forgot
serve?
that one.
Military.
But
Yeah,
which one?
one?
Oh my God.
We have 4.
Oh my God.
She doesn't know this one?
Oh my God. What
There's
are
Army, Navy,
Oh.
Marines.
Army?
Yes.
Air
She got it. Yay.
Thank God.
Oh my God. That would have been scary.
I was
remember
going to
the
say,
uniform.
get this super fan out of here. She doesn't know fucking
Oh
Army.
my God, totally. Bless you.
Oh my
Her
God.
husband was wearing the uniform last night.
Oh. I should get an Army uniform for our room, actually.
Oh my God. One
I
more
love
thing.
doing. Do you guys do dress up?
Not really.
You
Yeah,
don't?
What do you need to dress up for? Just take it all off.
Honestly, I know. Yeah.
It's like name them, eat them.
You ready for your coffee?
Be like, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
Now you're like, well, what kind of a campaign is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
More choosy.
Oh,
Totally,
is
yeah,
it
yeah.
gonna be? Yeah, but that's like 40 minutes away.
Yeah. Totally.
Like you've become that.
Yeah.
Don't. That's what's
Really?
holding you back.
Oh wow. Okay, so I thought you were gonna say it's okay to do that.
No.
Okay. so-
Interesting. I was thinking he was going that way too.
And
Yeah.
you should show up. You should show up if it's a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old, or a 42-year-old. It's irrelevant because you have so much confidence that now life.
Paul, stop.
It-
we got it idling.
You're going to pick up from that again. Sorry.
Well, the fact
Sorry,
that
Jordan. Wait.
life is holding you back.
Right.
And you're really putting too much thought into it. If you really want to get this done, because you've been stagnant. That's the line that I see.
Yeah.
You've been stagnant for a while. And
Yes.
stagnant
Yeah.
means
I know it. I get
if
it.
the opportunity came, you were like, okay. But if it didn't, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But now there's a fire burning in your belly. You want to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it. And it's almost as if you're required to do it
Yeah.
for yourself to be
Yeah.
able to make it through the day. Because if you don't, you're going to think, shit,
Yeah.
well, this was a fucking slow day.
Yeah.
What the hell? I just picked up the goddamn kids and told
Yeah.
them that they need to eat their... No.
Yeah.
There's something here for you. And I think at this point, you've done everything required that you were supposed to do. And now it's time that you do for you back how you did it when you didn't have any of that. So this 19-year period or 20-year period, 22-year period, you've committed. You dedicated it.
Yeah.
But now it's time for you to be able to come back.
Right.
And that comeback is with the 2 opportunities. Don't have somebody else pick up the kids.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the 40-minute drive.
Yeah. Can I tell you, I love that you just said that out loud because as a mom,
Sure.
that's so many times my struggle because I'm just like, well, I really need to be there at 3:00 when they get home from school.
Yeah.
And, and it's hard. It's like a real internal struggle
Yeah.
to say, but by you saying this, it's already what I'm thinking. Like I'm slowly starting to be like, no, you know what? Like I'm trying a new babysitter tonight for the
Right.
first time.
That's great.
And I got invited to a dinner. It's like a dinner with a friend, and I'm going. It's in the Palisades. I'm not going to tell you where I want by showing up. But again, you know how easy. I was going to say no.
Because
And I
of
said
the
to
kids
myself,
and family. And
Kristen, see if that new babysitter can come because Josh is out of town. So it's like,
Yeah.
see, you know what I mean? So like, this is
Bitch, we're available. Call on us. You got lots of
to
friends.
watch my kids.
Sure, call on us.
Oh my God.
We'll play dress up all day. What do you think? Hello, I was just 32 and a doctor. We don't want her kids, but we'll take yours.
But I love that you said that because it's like that's
Because
really
look at
what's
this
happening.
line. Do you see this line right there?
Yeah.
And that's
That's
good.
you being stagnant. And that stagnancy comes from how you've put a parameter on yourself from there to there. And right before then, there was this fire in your belly. And then slowly it started dimming and your focus redirected. But then you haven't been satisfied or fulfilled. Spiritually,
Yeah.
you haven't been able to feed yourself. Now you're like looking for it. You're trying to acquire it.
I love that.
And that in itself, you can't say no anymore.
Right, right.
You have to say yes. And if they call for, it's a 30-year-old, fresh face, nobody knows who they are. It's a brunette. Fucking show up. Because
Yeah, I get
they
it.
don't know they want you
Right.
until they fucking see you.
I love
And
that.
when they
That is
see
interesting,
you,
right? It's so interesting.
When they see you, you know what they're going to do? They're going to go, who are all these other bitches? Because that's the one we're focused on.
Right.
Because you know what it takes to be there.
Yeah.
You've been there.
Right.
But you've denied yourself to have to do it again because your focus was redirected.
Yeah.
But now, this line that I see that moves up as my microphone falls, this line that I see that moves up, there's another project. And if that's the passion one that you're going to be getting unexpectedly, trust me, you don't hesitate. That hesitation, don't.
Wow.
You got to say yes. Say yes.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
This is cool, right? This
So,
is
like,
so freaky cool.
Crazy.
What's the one thing that's really hurt you that you haven't been able to get over? That you thought to yourself, you know what? If I just suppress it, it'll be fine. I never have to think of it. It'll be fine. If I don't remember it, it'll be okay. But for whatever reason, it always, at a specific time of the year, creeps up each time, same time.
Huh.
What's that?
Oh, I don't.
Because you've been hanging on to it.
Really?
You have to let it go.
I have a friendship with someone that just recently ended.
That's probably it.
Yeah, it's like a friend of mine, a girlfriend. But it's interesting because we were friends a very long time, but it just, I think we'll eventually be friends later, but it's been hard. So maybe it's that. That's the only thing I can really think of.
No, that's the other thing. This one is something that you've been suppressing for yourself. You don't allow yourself because you're thinking, oh no, I got to do that. You're always doing it for everybody else.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But there's the one aspect that you have to do for you because you haven't been able to nourish your soul. And if you keep suppressing it, you're not going to be able to then be there for all the people you care about.
Right, right.
But this happened years ago.
Huh.
It has to do with your heart. It's a big heart in the middle of it. It's in the
Wow.
dark. Has to do with your heart. Either a heartbreak, somebody said something to you, something happened, and you're like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's fine. But it's not. You have to release it.
So you think it's eating away at her kind of
Yes.
subconsciously.
Huh.
Interesting.
You
Something
know
you might have to
You know what this is,
think
though.
about.
It happened probably in the first 2 years when you were married. Or when you knew him. Something
Interesting.
happened at that time that you thought to yourself, you're either going to walk away from it or you're going to stay in it. You decided to stay and suppress it, but that never left you.
Huh.
That's the part you need to think about.
And just let it go, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
You got to let it go.
Do you think sometimes when you're doing this, like stuff will like, I'll like wake up in the middle of the night and go like,
Yes.
okay.
All the time. He'll do a reading and then people will not understand anything he's talking about. Like one lady, he saw an owl in her cup. Didn't know what the fuck she was talking about at all. And a week later, she sends a picture because it was her husband that had passed away. And there was an owl on top of the roof.
Wow.
Yeah. So it,
What's a flower
cool.
mean to you?
A flower?
Yeah. Do you plant? Did you get a flower? Did you get a flower for somebody else?
No. Huh.
Because
Flower.
and it could still happen recent. It'd still
Yeah.
be something.
What's the number 5 mean to you?
That's another one that's like not much.
Is it your birthday? Are you born on the 5th day, 5th month?
Nope.
5 of you at home.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
5.
We're a lot of fours.
Something. Because there's a 5, which
Huh.
means that in
Flower and 5.
5 days or 5 weeks, could be 5 months, but it's too far down, that offer is coming your way.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Flower.
But you got to break this, your heart thing. You really just have to open it up. Whatever happened that you put on the back burner and you said, yeah, it's fine. It's not. You got to let it go.
Okay.
Yeah. But this friend that you're not talking to,
A housewife? I think so.
but it's not just one person. There's 2.
Really?
There's 2 people.
Huh.
So you're only not talking to one.
Yeah.
There's another one not talking to you then.
Huh.
There was a group of you. And it's one of the ones in the group.
Okay.
So if maybe the 5 is a group, how many of you are in a group? Like you have a close
No.
friendship with?
No, I don't
No.
have any 5s.
Then
I
the 5 is the
Time
job.
frame. Yeah.
So But there's two, because I see two. There's one here in the middle, and there's one on the other. So if one hasn't happened yet,
Okay.
then there's another one that's going to end up. And you're going to think to yourself, like, really? Like, okay.
Yeah.
But why aren't you talking to this one? You should call, because they're going through something, because they're in the dark. So whatever's happened has nothing to do with you. It has to do with themselves. It's not you.
Yeah.
So what is it that happened that all of a sudden you stopped talking, or they stopped talking?
It was like something had happened and it really bummed me out. So I just was like, it's time. It was like many, many years of the same kind of a scenario.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's like a friendship breakup. But I mean, we've spoken because we've had to about certain things, but it's just hard. I'm like the kind of person where it's like, I just need like time to like take care of myself, you know?
So is that what you've been suppressing for a long time? Maybe.
I think possibly.
That sounds like
Because
what it
then if you're
is.
saying, because it has to do with your heart.
Yeah.
It's like you've always let it go, let it go, let it go, and you have to just.
But I think by me just taking some time for myself, because that's never happened before. You know, you ever have like a friendship where it's just like,
Did this friend have anything to do when you first got married?
no, that doesn't go that far back.
Then that's not the same thing.
Huh.
Because this goes back.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not the friendship then.
Huh.
Talk, don't talk, whatever. But
Yeah.
this other thing is not the friendship part.
Okay.
That's
huh.
a different one.
I'm sure it's going to come to you. It always does. It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Here, take the cup. Hold the cup back.
Like grab it however I want.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
fun part, Kristen.
And then you're going to,
Take your thumb.
This thumb?
whichever thumb,
Yeah.
put it on your tongue. And then you're going to go to the bottom. You're going to punch,
Twist
and
pull out.
Oh my God. Punch,
Twist.
twist,
Look at your diamonds, girl.
Pull out.
pull out. Ooh, is that okay? That's
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
There's a
Oh,
Napkin.
see?
Oh, so you're
Here,
looking
give
at,
me
oh,
that.
I can, oh, you're not
Yeah.
looking at my thumb.
no.
No.
Although when he does the virtual coffee reads, we get a lot of thumb pictures.
I went right in there.
That's okay. It's good. Paul is looking
Who's
at the cup.
asking you for something? Someone's asking you for something and you haven't answered. You're like, you know what? Maybe it'll go away. Maybe I don't have to do that.
Huh.
Someone's asking you for something. They've asked you and you just haven't responded. What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Long distance too.
Oh,
They've asked you for something and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah. But you haven't done it. You haven't responded.
Huh.
They're going to ask you again. If you don't know, go back in your phone. You'll see.
Huh.
Someone's asked you for something and you haven't answered.
But it's something big and significant.
You're going to answer.
And it's okay to say no.
You have to answer.
Okay. But I just have to answer. It doesn't matter what it is.
You have to answer.
Okay.
Because
I don't
if-
know what this is either.
Because if you don't
Yeah,
answer,
you will.
If you don't answer, it's going to stay with you.
Yeah.
You have to answer.
Okay.
You can't let it linger. You have to answer it.
Wow.
But it's long distance.
interesting.
It's not somebody down the street.
Maybe something from New York.
Maybe.
You still have a lot of ties in New York,
Yeah.
I'm sure, right? Yeah.
So who's asked you something that you haven't answered?
I mean, I could think of like daily all this surface stuff with work where you're like, oh my God, I can't. Like, but you're saying it's not that.
No. It's,
Yeah.
Someone's asked you something specific.
Huh. I don't know.
And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll pretend like I didn't see the message. I'll just skim over it and I'll just wait. Are they going to ask me again? Like, oh, maybe they won't. Maybe they forgot. Maybe it was the wrong. And then they're going to ask you again. But you have to say yes.
Interesting.
Oh, I have to say yes. You left that part out.
You can't say no.
Oh, he's got it. She has
You
to
have
say yes.
Damn it. And that's different than all the work stuff you're saying.
Yes.
Huh.
This is not work. This is something that someone needs you for, that they're going to be reaching out to be able to like get your help in, and you're not answering because you don't want to be involved.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know too.
Exactly.
But you have to say yes.
Okay.
Even though
It's going to be uncomfortable and
you're going to say
like this, like they need my help kind of a thing or something, or
Interesting.
You have to say yes.
okay.
Because if you don't say yes, it's part of the suppressing thing. You overcalculate things probably so much so that you end up sometimes thinking to yourself, well, it wasn't really going to be bad. I mean, write a fucking email. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're always second guessing. Stop second guessing.
Okay.
Kristen, what's your sign?
Taurus.
Oh, okay. Very stubborn.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's crazy. So this is kind of like my year of yes. I mean, that's my biggest takeaway with you.
I think
Let
so.
it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. But think of what happened in the first couple of years when you knew your husband.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily something that has to do with him.
Yeah.
It has to do with you.
Huh.
That something happened that you put away and you're like, oh, that's fine. It's okay. But you have to let that go.
Okay.
And until you let that go, the orbit that you live in, the frequency that you're operating in, and the energies that you're pulling in are always going to go there first, and it sucks it. So when you let it go, what it's going to do is all this, the efforts that you're putting into thinking about, oh, whether am I going to say no? Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Like, let me process this. It's going to get so much easier, so much lighter, and so much faster. So that's why I'm saying when the email comes in,
You're ready. I'm ready.
you're driving in a car and you're going to see your phone and you're going to be like, oh, I'll just look at it later. No.
Yes.
Press on it. Yes. Send it back.
I love it. Paul just
Your intention
informed
has to be
Kristen
that
to
fast.
drive and text.
No.
Oh, I'm at a stoplight.
No.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
But you have to say,
Yes.
because you'll see how that's going to change. And I think one of the reasons why you haven't been able to move from where you are either, because of that. You've been putting it off. That has a lot to do with it. Your interior orbit is always going there first. You're calculating too much. Say
She's a
yes.
Taurus. That makes sense.
God,
Is
that's
it?
freaking me out now. It's like when I really have no idea.
You do.
It'll come to you.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. You're going to be sitting in a car right now and you're going to be like,
oh shit, that's
'cause
what it is.
Now it's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Now everybody's going to know.
Yeah.
And there's something you've been hanging on to. You need to identify that. Because if you don't identify that, you can't open it.
Yeah.
But you know what this is. Think back.
Yeah. Huh.
Think back. Something that happened that you emotionally held on to. Nobody knows. You're like, oh, it's fine.
We may need to send her to Dr. Donna for hypnotherapy.
But you do know what it is. You definitely know what it is. You're thinking maybe it's something that happened with your husband or something.
No.
It happened with you.
Yeah.
But it was in that same time frame. And you thought to yourself, do I do something? You know what? Let's just pretend it didn't happen. Let's just put it away. Just kept suppressing it and you moved on.
Huh.
But you never did. That's
Right.
still there. And and there's a trigger and it comes back and you push it back. And then it comes back and you push it. And it always happens around the same time.
Huh.
So, Kristen, what do you think of your coffee read?
Oh my God, it's crazy. I feel like I have this weird homework and I'm going to be like walking on the street looking for signs everywhere.
But that's
5 flower.
yeah.
And then my deepest, darkest secrets. I guess I got to go in the box. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Gotta find that.
Go back in the archives.
And you got to say yes.
Yeah.
You got to say yes.
I'm excited
And then
about
when they
that.
call you, I mean, when they're going to ask you again, oh, I forgot. Yeah, of course. And you're going to be like, what the fuck did I just say yes to? Do it.
Interesting.
Say yes.
Yeah. I love that.
But there's a new opportunity. There's 2 new opportunities. You'll see. You'll see how unexpectedly you're going to end up with it. And you're going to go, how did they even know?
That's
Where'd
amazing.
they come from?
yeah.
I love it.
No calculating, no thinking.
Just do it.
Send a yes first, then worry about it later.
Yeah. I get it.
It's like Nike. Just
oh my
do
God.
it.
Thank you. That was unbelievable.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll
God,
see.
it's crazy. This is so trippy.
Where can our audience find you?
Kristen Taekman, at Kristen Taekman, just on my socials.
And Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip is on Peacock.
Legacy.
Legacy.
And it's the whole name of the show again is
Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Roni Legacy.
oh my God.
Yes,
That's
I know.
a mouthful.
Tongue twister.
And they're also playing all the seasons of Roni, and I think you're in 5 and 6.
Yeah. Or 6 and 7.
6 and 7.
I think it's 6 and 7. I don't even know.
On the
6
Bravo
and 7.
streaming app, I saw it. I think
Oh,
on
did
Peacock
you?
too. I think they're
Cool.
doing it.
Yeah.
as well.
Love it.
So, go ahead, Paul. You want to?
Thanks
Take
for
us out?
joining us for another fun episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrick, Little Snow White 90210.
And Kristen Taekman, you have just been undressed by Paul and Patrick. How do you feel?
I feel naked.
Right?
That's a common
Naked and
answer.
Fabulous.
Pretty kitty, pretty
Love it,
kitty.
totally.
Goodbye, undressed bitches.
Bye, everybody. See you next time.
This podcast is brought to you by RHUGT Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrick Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silicula. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music by Digital Camo. Artwork by Dominique Demetz. And hosted by Paula Tu, Patrick Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula Tu and at Patrick Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.